MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell they're looking.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. The head-to-head with James Paxton. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with it.
A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Zach Godley gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they dropped another. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Torres comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Three and 1. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. LeMahieu on second. Torres at first with no outs. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
That is good. The pitcher, Gary Sanchez.
From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Godley, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's pulled 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That is good.
Stepping in, Mike Ford. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The set and the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
The 2-1 pitch.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The left fielder wins.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Well, second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Zach Green, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Torres brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Yasmani Tomas. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Tomas. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And you can add on to his season total there as he currently checks in with the 4th highest number on the Tigers ball club. Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The Yanks, of course, held this opposing lineup to only 1 run yesterday. So something like that today would give him a great chance at earning the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, number 19. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Bottom of the inning now, and it brings Esteban Florial in at the plate. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Dawa Lugo. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. 1-0 the count. That evens it up, 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Daz Cameron, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Into the box, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2.
Welcome back as the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day's action, they rank in the upper echelon of teams in their league in on-base percentage and not striking out. Now, you might think those two go hand in hand, but that's not always the case. As one of their coaches told me, some teams are too patient. They get themselves in bad counts and have a hard time putting the ball in play. We want our guys to be selective but aggressive with the right pitches. We do a great job of putting the ball in play. Translation? There are a lot of tough outs in this lineup, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. 1 out here in the Yankees' third inning. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Green is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that. Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Green. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out toward second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Lifted in the air to center field. Florio is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Jake Rogers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes a called strike 2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Estevan Florio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Line drive to center field. Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Liner towards second. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Thank you, Heidi. And there's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. Nico Goodrum would be next. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. Tigers are able to... At the plate, Torres. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he misses with it, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Line toward right center. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. From the stretch.
1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2-0 now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Gets him to swing and miss at the knuckle curve, and it's full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next.
Jonathan.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Standing in, Zach Green. Last time through was a base hit. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Florial on the run. It's over his head, and this could possibly tie the game. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Ripped toward the gap in right. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
For 34, Jake Rogers.
Stepping in now, Jake Rogers. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Stanton, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So striding in, number 19. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers strike. Kyle Funkhauser enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now batting, Mike Ford. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance? Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Ready now, Estevan Florial. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 2-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go. Now at the plate, Dawa Lugo. They'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. Ground ball right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Next for the Tigers, the right field.
So now to the plate, Daz Cameron, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
3-1 the count now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Grounded weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, the result works out right there. Batter gets a hit. They find themselves first and second with a chance to do some damage. But when you get the hit and run sign, your job is to hit a line drive to the outfield somewhere and advance that runner to third base. They'll take it, but not the execution they were looking for.
Low with a fastball here in the dirty. It's ball 1. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Drilled to first, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the...
Leading off for the Yankees.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Aaron Hicks is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And this is low, ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now
Digging in to try it again. Torres. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
A ball and a strike now. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Weakly hit to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Aaron Hicks remains in the game playing third. After entering the game as a pinch.
Now playing third base, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Riding in once again, Yasmani Tomas. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. 1-0 the count. Late that time for a strike. It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. So a full count now. Jake Rogers waits on deck. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Jake Rogers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Set to deliver on 3-0. 3-1. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
The designated hitter.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Fastball in there for a called strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Voit is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The set and the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can. Swing
and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gary Sanchez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
1 ball.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Let's take another. Look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Clint Frazier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. And that'll bring in Esteban Florial.
Now batting, center fielder, Esteban Florial.
He's set and the pitch.
Well, that's out.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
This is in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch. Adalberto Mondesi remains in the game, batting 9th.
A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing first.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 54. Aroldis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Chapman.
Number 19 is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. The Yankees leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a game is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff.
Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adam Ottavino claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final run score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.